Prime Minister Narendra Modi's signature style of car diplomacy is once again drawing global attention. PM Modi shared a car ride with French President Emmanuel Macron as the two leaders traveled to the India-France Innovation Forum after holding bilateral and delegation-level talks in Mumbai. Macron later posted a picture of the two leaders in the car with the caption, "Jai Ho." PM Modi said that after talks and press statements at Lok Bhavan, they were heading to further engagements, including the Innovation Forum. During the visit, India and France elevated their ties to a special global strategic partnership, pledging to expand cooperation in defense, trade, and critical minerals. Both leaders described the relationship as a force for global stability amid rising geopolitical uncertainty. The two sides signed 21 agreements and documents aimed at expanding collaboration across sectors such as critical minerals, defense, high technology, renewable energy, and healthcare. Alongside these major agreements, a simple car ride has emerged as an unexpected symbol of India's evolving diplomacy. What began as an informal gesture by Prime Minister Modi during an overseas summit has steadily turned into a distinctive diplomatic style, with world leaders increasingly sharing rides with him. Moments that are now carefully noted for the message they convey on personal rapport and political trust. The trend traces back to last year's Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit in China, when PM Modi and Russian President Vladimir Putin traveled together in a made-in-Russia Urus sedan. Recalling the moment, Putin later said, "The car ride with PM Modi was my idea. It was a symbol of our friendship." The image quickly stood out as an unconventional but telling display of closeness between the two leaders. Since then, similar scenes have followed across continents. Most recently, showcasing a warm and personal rapport, Prime Minister Modi shared a car ride with his Malaysian counterpart, Anwar Ibrahim, following the former's arrival in Malaysia as part of his two-day visit in the Southeast Asian nation, as both leaders headed towards a community event in Kuala Lumpur. UAE President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan also shared a car ride with Modi when he arrived in New Delhi for a brief 1.5-hour visit. Breaking protocol, Prime Minister Modi personally received him at the airport. The two leaders exchanged a warm hug before leaving together in the same car, a gesture reflecting the close personal bond that has come to define India-UAE relations. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer became another participant in what experts have dubbed carpool diplomacy. During Starmer's two-day visit to India, his first since taking office in July 2024, the two leaders traveled together to Mumbai's Global FinTech Fest 2025. Posting a photograph from the journey, Modi said the India-UK relationship was on the move and filled with great vigor. The pattern extended beyond visiting leaders to host nations as well. During his Africa tour, Ethiopia's Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, a Nobel Peace Prize laureate, personally received Modi at Addis Ababa airport and drove him to his hotel, making an unscheduled stop at the Science Museum and Friendship Park. The Ministry of External Affairs described it as a special gesture highlighting long-standing India-Ethiopia ties. Earlier the same day, Jordan's Crown Prince Al Hussein bin Abdullah II drove Modi to the Jordan Museum in Amman, a moment the Prime Minister shared online, underscoring the warmth of bilateral relations. Germany also joined the list recently when Chancellor Friedrich Merz, on his first visit to India, shared a car ride with Modi. Posting a photograph, the Prime Minister said India-UK relationship continued to deepen through shared values, cooperation, and mutual understanding. While the car rides themselves are brief, diplomats note that the optics matter. In an era of carefully choreographed engagements, these informal moments signal comfort, familiarity, and trust, traits that often underpin stronger strategic ties. What began as a spontaneous gesture with President Putin has now become a recurring visual of India's outreach under PM Modi, subtle, personal, and deliberately unscripted, yet rich in diplomatic meaning.